Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. Going to be talking about Enoch and Daniel Levy, 61 years of age. He took over Spurs in 2001. He owns nearly 30% stake in Spurs, um, which is quite a bit. The reason why I wanted to sort of discuss him is quite a few things. What shocked me the most was the managers we've actually been through um, since the early 2000s. Glenn Hoddle, Jack Santini, Martin Yol, Juan de Ramos, Harry Redknapp. It's just shocking how it just goes on and on and on. Anyway, Levy first made an attempt to buy Tottenham Hotspur from Alan Sugar in July 1998, but failed. Another attempt was made in July 2000, but that was again rejected. However, increasing hostility by the fans towards Sugar eventually persuaded him to sell. Levy was appointed to the board of Tottenham Hotspur on the 20th of December 2000 after Enoch initiated the purchase of a 20% stake in the club from Sugar for £22 million, bringing the total stake to 29.9%, the maximum permissible before Enoch had to bid the entire for the entire company. He replaced Sugar as chairman of Tottenham Hotspur in February 2001 on the completion of the sale and took over the day-to-day running of the club of the club in 2001. Enoch would eventually substantially increase their shareholding and gain control of the company after buying the remaining shares of Sugar in 2011 for £25 million, as well as those of the other shareholders, eventually acquiring 80.5% of Tottenham. Enoch moved the club into a private ownership in 2012. Levy became the highest paid Premier League chief executive with an annual remuneration of over £6 million between 2016 and 2017 season. It's quite a lot of power they've got in Enoch. He did build the stadium, but there were so many managers we've been through, which is not a good thing. I mean, it's when you actually look at it, the money we've just let managers go because they haven't been good enough, or they haven't got us into the top four, or they haven't won us a cup. It's just incredible. It really, really is. Levi oversaw the construction of a new, larger stadium to replace the White Hart Lane site. The Northumberland development project was announced in 2008 with the building of a new club stadium as its centrepiece. After some delay, the construction of the new venue started in 2015. The stadium was designed with initial capacity of 62,062, making it the largest club stadium in London. The project intended to be catalyst for regeneration of the Tottenham, to bring new jobs home to the area. It's done that, but what we do want is a club that are winning things and winning trophies at the highest level. This is what we do want. It just shocked me that the amount of managers we actually gone through. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't realise it was as many as I thought since 2001. It's just shocking. I mean, we're over £1 billion in debt because of the stadium, but obviously the revenue we're bringing in, it should pay that off, over the next 10 years. And obviously, we are looking at American football. at Tottenham Hotspur, which technically is already started, to be honest with you. But there's a lot of revenue coming in, and obviously the food, beverages, concerts, so there are a lot of money coming in to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm bitterly disappointed in that we didn't give Conte enough time to bring his own players in and compete with the top teams. He wasn't allowed to do that. He wanted Pastoni. He wanted other defenders from Inter Milan, which were much better than what we had. It's just, really, really, really disappointing. The five managers basically we're looking is Ange Postecoglou, Celtic manager, Brendan Rodgers, who's not at work at the moment, Ruben Amorim of Sporting Lisbon. To be honest, he seems like, looking at the managers, he seems like a good manager. He seems to be, his tactics seems to be on point. He's got Sporting playing attacking football. To be honest, when they played us, they were far better side than us, to be honest with you, footballing wise. Brendan Rodgers is a good manager, but I wouldn't want him at Spurs. I don't think it's the time. I think we need someone young, sprightly, who can pick Spurs up off the floor and bring in young players and get us playing attacking football anymore. I think Brendan Rodgers, I should think he should have come in earlier, not now. I think he should have come in a couple of years ago, but not now. Luis Enrique, good manager, but again, he's a manager that probably should have come in before. So I would definitely be interested in Ruben Amorim from Sporting Lisbon. I think he would be a good manager, but are we going to pay the money to actually get him? I don't think we will. Graham Potter, he would be my second choice because what he done for Brighton, and to be honest, he wasn't really given a chance at Chelsea because they had about 400 players. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think he was given a chance, and I don't think that was a good fit. I think many football fans knew that wasn't a good fit for Potter. Could I see him at Spurs? Yes, I could see him at Spurs, bring in the young players, basically. Into Spurs and develop him better if he's given a chance. I do think he plays great football. If he's got the right players, I think if he's got the correct defence, I think we'll play front foot football under Graham Potter. So who do I want? First choice, I would go for Ruben Amorim, but I don't think we're going to get him. I really don't. I would be shocked if we get him. He would be my first choice. And secondly, it would be Graham Potter, because I think self-development for the young players, I think it'd be brilliant with them. And I think he would bring attacking football to us. And that is something we need at the moment at Tottenham Hotspur. My view on Daniel Levy, I think he's brought money to the clubs, created jobs, but I don't think that they're gonna basically put money in to football players the way we want in, like your 50, your £100 million players. I don't think we're going to see a lot of them coming in. I think we'll be looking for bargains and bringing the young players through at Tottenham Hotspur. I think he should go. I think he should sell up. I think we need someone now that wants to spend the money and believes in the future of Tottenham Hotspur. We have the ground, but we're a million miles away from where we want to be, especially player-wise. We're way behind City. Aston Villa, of course, is up. I was saying in my last video, Brighton, Brentford, they're catching up. If it wasn't for Harry Kane, I think we would be really, really struggling at the bottom of the table. I really, really do think that. I really want to see something seriously happening this season, and definitely investors to come in to take over Spurs and take us to where Man City are, Manchester United are, Newcastle are. I really, really want that, because otherwise our club is going to be left behind. And it is time for Spurs supporters to actually stand up now and actually voice your opinions, because this could get out of control. Because because we do not want this going into next season. Don't forget to subscribe to Streamline Entertainment and support your boy Marvin. Come on, you Spurs.